Hey guys, Wood here, and I'm back again with another pickups video. I'm starting to sound more and more like Metal Jesus every day, but I have something in this video, something really cool and awesome. One of the best things I've managed to actually find, technically in the wild, in the longest time, and you guys probably have already seen it in the title of this video, so there is, spoiler alert. And remember to like this video, comment down below, and be subscribed, and that's all you have to do this week to win a competition, and then next week I'll announce the winner. In fact, next week I'm going to be in Houston, so me and Billy, I'll get Billy on the show, and we'll announce the winner. So do that and you might win some games. I don't know what yet, as always, but you'll win some games. Gameflip. There is a website I want to tell you guys about. That's right, I'm promoting a website. Because last time I done it, you guys took really well to it and went and showed a lot of support. And loved it because of there was a great website with great prices. And here's another one. I love giving you guys tips on where you can go to pick up cheap video games. If you like eBay and you like Craigslist, but you hate the bad parts about them, this site is like the best parts of both combined. It's called Gameflip, and essentially it's like people list things just like on eBay, and you can go and check them out, but their prices not only are pretty cheap to begin with, but you can leave comments and you can see comments that other users have left. So you can actually haggle and get the prices down even more, and pretty much everyone is willing to haggle. Everyone is aware that people are going to try and haggle on their stuff, which is kind of why people post there. At least that's the feeling that I get. And I have picked up 3 things from this site recently and got all of them way cheap, and they will be in this video, and I will get to them a bit later on, but I want to start with the awesome, mega, super cool pickup that I got. But I do highly recommend you check out Gameflip.com, and if you use this code right here, you will get $2 in-store credit. Go check it out. I've been using the site a lot lately. If you have me on Twitter, you've seen all the stuff I've been buying and the prices I've been getting. It's crazy, and I, again, love giving you guys tips on where you can go to get cheap games, and I'm going to keep doing it. Every time I find somewhere that I love, like McFly's, like Gameflip, you're going to hear about it. But without further ado, let's dive into the prototype Xbox One that I found. So here it is, and this was really interesting. I was out garage sailing with Mikey. Now, if you guys have me on my vlog channel, which you can find right here, you would have seen this already. But in his store, he had this prototype Xbox One, and both the Kinect and the Xbox do say prototype, not for resale on the bottom. And I asked him how much he wanted for it, and he said he had no idea how to sell it. One hadn't sold on eBay, so I could have it if I straightened up his store from him and told him which video games went with which systems and which cords. So I spent a couple hours sorting out his cords and his systems, and he gave me a prototype Xbox One, which is incredible. It doesn't work. It turns on, the lights turn on, it makes a little bloopy sound when you press on, it makes a little ejecty sound when you eject. I didn't come with a cord for the Kinect, and I don't have an Xbox One, so I can't test that, but it did come with the power. And I can't get TV display. I've tried it on different TVs, different HDMIs. I'm going to guess because it's a prototype, maybe it was just meant to make a couple of noises and sort of look like an Xbox. I'm not sure if it was ever actually intended to work, or maybe it broke because it's a prototype. Who knows? But it's really interesting, really cool, and I'm super happy to have it in my collection. I don't even have a working Xbox One, but having a prototype, that's something you don't just throw away. So I don't know, that's awesome. I love it, and I'm gonna move on to the next thing. Cool. So there's no way I'm going to be able to top that, but let's move on to my pickups from this Gameflip site. So the first thing I bought was Star Wars Battlefront Deluxe Edition. I've been looking for this game for a while. I've been trying to get it cheap. I didn't want to pay full price because there is that whole DLC season pass thing you got to buy, which makes the game twice as expensive. So the cheaper I could get this, the better for me. This was up for $30, I think, and again, I haggled and commented and got him down to $26. So $26 isn't bad. It came with a little top there, and I've only played it once, and I didn't like it too much, but it came in 3 days, nice and quick, so, and again, quite easy to work with, cool site. And next, and this is the cool thing, and actually, the cool thing about this site is all their new games you can pre-order, like any new games coming out you can pre-order on this site, and they're only 45 bucks. And I kind of wanted to get the new Star Fox Zero. But I don't like paying full retail for things. As I've said time and time again, I said in my last GameStop video, us as gamers, us as collectors, we can't afford to spend 60 bucks on every game that comes out. Every game on this site's 45. I also pre-ordered Uncharted 3, and right there between this game and that game, I saved myself 30 bucks, so I'm halfway to a new game. That's the stuff I'm talking about. Don't shop at GameStop. I love it. It's a cool store. Don't shop there because you can save your money, and every 4 games on this site, you buy an extra one free. That's the benefit of shopping on this site. You probably have your own places. I know There's a weird shop in the mall near me that does secondhand games pretty damn cheap. I haven't actually opened this yet, so I'm really excited. I was worried that it wasn't going to come with God because I wasn't too sure if it was supposed to, but 2 sealed Wii games. Wow. That's it's kind of like really awesome getting 2 sealed Wii games at the same time. I actually have never done that. So Star Fox Guard, which looks really interesting, and I look forward to playing it. And then Star Fox Zero, which Star Wars Star Fox. I'm into my stars right now. But I'm into my stars right now. That's really awesome, and I, again, haven't pulled this out, so I'm looking at this like all I want to do right now is stick it in my Wii U and start playing, but I can't because I'm filming. That's awesome, and it's probably going to end up behind me, maybe near my Zelda, but we'll see. Wolf Among Us for PS Vita and Soul Sacrifice. Now, you guys know that I picked up a Vita on my recent Game Quest episode, and I have fallen in love with this thing. Honestly, I want to do a review on the system in general, because I love it more than the 3DS. Don't crucify me! The actual console itself is beautiful, it's sleek, it's nice, it's easy to use, it sounds great, it looks great, the display is great. It doesn't have the games, unfortunately. A lot of the games even worth playing on it are like the games that are on PS4 anyway. But it's a fantastic little system, and I want to start collecting for it. So I went to a Cash America with Derek last weekend, and I picked up Soul Sacrifice and Wolf Among Us for $5 a piece. And $5 complete Vita games, you don't say no. I was at a Value Village with Derek the other day, and we saw, or I saw, or together we found the Zelda Twilight Princess. It is the Nintendo Selects version, and I hate anything Greatest Hits or Nintendo Selects or anything of that nature. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this, but it was $6 and I couldn't say no, and I technically don't have this copy of the game because I don't have Nintendo Selects, but I don't think I'm going to keep it because, again, I don't like it. But it's funny, even though I'm playing this game right now on Wii U, when I opened it up to check the disc and I saw this gold Zelda disc, I don't know why, but it threw me back on a massive nostalgia trip, and even though I'm already playing it, I looked at it and I'm like, I want to play this game. I want to play this. I want to put this in my Wii and play this instead of my HD version because, I don't know. I guess nostalgia does weird things, but I remember that disc. When I saw that disc when I was young, I had a little party in my pants because it's like the gold carts that we used to get, but on a disc. Anyway, that's enough of that. I really like that game, actually. Charles, actually, I organized a deal with him. I was really looking to get 2K16 because Sean Long wanted to play it with me. And he had one for sale, so I bought it, and he was nice enough to send Alien Isolation with it, as well as a couple other games, so thank you so much, Charles. And with it came this little picture of me, which is awesome, and speaking of fan art, actually, John made some fan art of me recently as well, as a little, like, cartoon link, but both of these are absolutely incredible, and I've never had anyone draw me like this before. I mean, Derek draws me to make the animated version of me, but no one's ever drew me and then sent this to me. So thank you, Charles, and thank you, John, as well. I appreciate that a lot, and these will fit nicely in my game room. And I guess the final pickup is this. I never showed this. This was a gift all the way from Australia from my friend Laura. Same Laura who is taking care of my collection right now, who could steal it at any moment. But I appreciate the shirt, Laura, and for you being so awesome and making sure that my games don't disappear. I hope. Now, as far as the winner for last week's competition goes, all you had to do last week was share the Game Quest to social media. Well, my social media gets spammed with notifications every day, and I have a horrible excuse right now, and that's I lost it. I couldn't find any of the shares, and I know people did share the Game Quest. I managed to find shares of the actual Woods Goods, but not the Game Quest. And I don't want to cheap out and pick a Woods Goods sharer. So if you shared the Game Quest episode like I asked you to, you can't do it now, competition's closed, but if you did it, and I know there are some of you, please send me a message with the little screenshot of you sharing it, or just on the honor system, let me know that you shared it, and then next week I'll announce the winner. And I'm really, really sorry that it's not this week. I know I screwed up. I honestly just spent an hour in between the last take and now trying to find someone who shared it to announce them as the winner, and I couldn't. I don't know if it just doesn't come up or if it got buried, but please let me know, and I'll make up for it next week. That's all. Remember to win this week, which is next week as well. Like, comment, and subscribe on this video. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do right now to win a free game or free games or free console or whatever it is next week, announced by me and probably Billy and probably Jordan from After End Media, and Jay if I can get him. That's all. I appreciate everyone doing everything. Remember to check out Gameflip.com, and I will see you guys on the next Woods Goods. I leave for Texas tomorrow, and I'm not really sure what the state of my channel is going to be over the next couple weeks, but I am close to finishing a game quest. I want to start doing some more cool things, and that's it. Nothing funny. Bye.